You guys, it's been a long time since we've had a golf sneaker on this channel. I know, I'm sorry, but I got something special for you today. I think you're gonna love it as much as I do. Let's not waste any time and get into it. What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Steve. Thank you for joining us. If you are new here, welcome to the returning subscribers and viewers. It's always good to see your smiling faces. Now, it's been a minute, sneak peek, since I've had a golf sneaker on this channel. Look, it is what it is. I took the L on some that I wanted to get. I didn't get my hands on others, but I've got something special for you today. Something I didn't even know was coming out until it literally dropped, and I was lucky enough to be, available and able to get my hands on it. Today we are talking about a golf sneaker from a company that I have not had golf cleats from in a very long time because the pair I bought was on the fly, in an emergency. It was too small. I didn't really like it. I kind of swore them off, but this brand has been resurgent in the sneaker community in the recent years. Like, they've been dropping some real heat. You're gonna recognize this as soon as I push it up. If you haven't had a golf cleat from this company before, I can't speak for the other models, but for this one in particular, I am already smitten with it. I'm telling you, this is a banger, and it looks as good as it feels. Today we are talking about the New Balance by StockX by Malbon 997G in an unbelievably dope green and white colorway. Yes, can you believe it? Look how good this looks. I've never seen a 997 golf cleat, maybe ever. I'm sure that maybe there has been here and there, but it's definitely not something I've seen before. I'm absolutely smitten with this, if you can't tell. But before we get into the finer details, you know what we gotta do. Let's first take a closer look. All right, guys, welcome back. Now that you've seen a closer look of these bad boys right here, like I said, these are the New Balance by Malbon by StockX 997Gs in a gorgeous white and kind of Kelly forest green colorway with the best outsole in the game, the gum outsole. It really is kind of like, if I was to design a 997 golf cleat, this is probably exactly what it would look like. Now, before we get into that, if you are new here, consider joining the fam. We talk sneakers on this channel, and every now and then we do a little bit of golf as well because I'm an avid golfer. I belong to a golf club here in Detroit. Actually, it's the golf club where they play the Rocket Mortgage Classic, and so that's been amazing the last 3 years having that. And so golf is near and dear to my heart, and I'm going to try to work it in here and there in this channel as we grow and as we move along here. So if you like sneakers and you like golf, or you like one or the other, just join the fam, hit the like and subscribe. Also, check out the links, helpful links in the description. Some of my favorite cleaning kits and protective shoe spray to keep your kicks clean, shoe spray for golf cleats. You're in the grass, the mud, you know what you gotta do. Get that protective shoe spray for your golf cleats, as well as some of my favorite sneaker books are down in the description below, as well as links to cop the sneaker I'm talking about in the video, but unfortunately this was a limited release, so there's not gonna be a link to cop these down in the description, but that doesn't mean you can't get your hands on a pair. So let's talk about these right here. Now, this is the New Balance 997 silhouette, which, like I said in the intro here, I don't know, I haven't really ever seen a 997 golf cleat. I'm sure it's been done, maybe it hasn't, but it's not like you can go on a New Balance golf website right now and find them. There are some golf shoes, but not 997. So this is definitely a special release, and it's a beautiful release. I mean, there really isn't another golf cleat on New Balance's website that looks even remotely as good as this. And then you pair it with this gorgeous white and green colorway. Now, you can do green and white or green and orange. You can incorporate green into golf apparel and it's gonna probably look good. It's not like they did anything super innovative or crazy here, but it's clean, it's understated, it's just beautiful. It's done the right way. It's done with taste. Absolutely love that. Now, like I said, this is kind of a three-way collaboration between New Balance, Malbon Golf, and StockX. Now, there are two releases technically for this sneaker, and depending on where you bought it from, you only got the New Balance by Malbon Golf version of it. If you got the StockX version like I did, you copped it directly from StockX at retail price, which is kind of weird. You know, it's their DropX thing that they're doing. And so that's where I saw that. I got advertised, or I saw it on my Instagram feed, and I immediately checked it out, and so I copped because it looked amazing. Now, the difference between this StockX Malbon New Balance collab versus just the Malbon New Balance collab is you get a special edition golf towel that comes packed in with the shoes. Now, that's what I'm assuming. If you cop this directly from Malbon or from New Balance, let me know if you got the golf towel as well. But the golf towel, as you can see here, it does say StockX Malbon and all that on there. So I don't know if you copped it from somewhere other than StockX, if you got that golf towel as well. I'm just assuming that that is the case because when you look it up on StockX, there are 2 different versions. So not that any of that really matters. Let's talk about the golf sneaker cleat as it is. It is a gorgeous traditional cleat style, which I do like. Sometimes I like spikeless, but other times, you know, depending on the weather, if it's a clean, perfect day, spikeless is fine, but most days I do prefer the spikes, and this has got a really nice pattern here. This tread pattern feels great, it looks great, and of course interchangeable spikes, so you can get even some more toothier ones on there if you want. And as far as feel goes, this thing feels fantastic. So you've got this nice perforated white leather almost over the entirety of the upper, and then you've got some nice meshy nylon over the toe box onto the tongue and around the back near the heel counter here. You've got Malbon branding along the back. Inside the insole here, it's got big Malbon script in there. And then at the top here where the New Balance 997G is, you see Malbon underneath there. Now, you know, I'm kind of hit or miss with some of the Malbon stuff. Sometimes it just feels like they just slap their logo on you know, a Nike polo and call it like a special polo. I'm definitely not the biggest fan. I want to be transparent with that. And some of the stuff they do is kind of annoying as well. Like, I love playing Callaway Chrome Softs. They released some pretty dope looking Callaway Chrome Softs, but it was like 25 or 30 bucks above the normal retail for Chrome Softs. And like, look, it's already a $50 dozen as it is. I'm not going to spend 70 just because there's some cute logos on it. That's just, it's wild. I don't get it. But with this collaboration, they have done a fantastic job in keeping it understated and classy. So hats off to everybody that was involved with this, because this thing looks fantastic and it feels great. Build quality feels fantastic. Everything about it, for what you're getting for the money, I think you're getting a fantastic sneaker. So for me, after the processing fees and shipping and all that from StockX, it came out to about 183 bucks out the door. I think the retail was around 160, 165, and you can get this for around that in the $200 to $180 range. Personally, I think that's more than fair for this shoe because it feels fantastic, it looks fantastic. Now the fit is awesome. This gives you a nice wide platform, which is, for me, and I think a lot of golfers, is what you want. You want a stable, solid, kind of wide platform. You don't want any kind of crazy arch undulation happening within the sneaker. For me, with golf shoes, I think the flat platform is good. It gives you that nice stable base. That's what I look for in a sneaker. That's why I love some of the Jordan brand golf sneakers, the 11s, the Fire Red 5 Lows. Those are the two I play in the most. Absolutely love those. These are definitely getting worked into the rotation because immediately I'm putting these on, they felt phenomenal, and hitting a few balls here in my hitting net down here in the basement, just it was great. It was working, let me tell you. I think these are a fantastic shoe. Now, the problem you're going to run into is if you have more of a narrower foot, maybe you want to size down to kind of get a little bit more of a narrow platform here. I don't think you're really going to need to do that, but just in case, I think it's going to fit just about every foot type really well. I don't think you're going to really have issues with that. So for me, I went with my true size, and it worked out perfectly. There's plenty of room in the toe box, plenty of width, plenty of comfort. It's a fantastic shoe. You can lace it up nice and tight. You can get a real stable fit. You can go with something a little bit looser, just a nice, comfortable, stable fit. It just feels fantastic. I can't express that enough. They knocked it out of the park in terms of comfort and performance. I mean, I haven't played around yet, so I don't want to act like I've played, 18 holes or 36 holes of golf in these, but I can tell you by hitting some balls on the net, I can kind of gauge how they're going to feel, and I've played in a lot of golf cleats over the years. These are going to work just fine for me. So go with your true size if you're trying to get your hands on these, because unfortunately, unless you're at a really dope kind of pro shop that has these lying around, you're probably not going to be able to try on different sizes. So I would stick with the true size to keep it safe. So overall, guys, I was kind of surprised that these didn't get as much hype as I thought they might when I first saw them. They did sell out, but I think this is a sneaker that is definitely worth chasing after right now while the prices are still relatively low, because I don't know when New Balance is going to do do another 997 golf cleat, and I don't think there's going to be another that's going to look as good as this one. You know, there might be some other colorways. They might do a black or a gray or an all white colorway, but they're not going to look as good as this one. This one is money. Everything from the gum sole, the green piping here, just, it's fantastic. It's understated, it's beautiful. It's going to go with so many different looks on the golf course, and you're going to get a ton of looks and a ton of compliments. I can already tell you, the people I've DM'd photos of this to, buddies of mine that I golf with, they all wanted to know where I got them, if they could get their hands on a pair, because I mean, look how beautiful they are. And that does it for me, guys, on this video of the New Balance by Malbon by StockX 997G, one of the doper golf cleats I've had the pleasure of getting my hands on since, I think, the metallic black Jordan 5s. I mean, that's been a while. You know, there's been some cool golf cleats dropping here or there. None have looked as good as these, in my opinion. So tell me what you think about these bad boys down in the comments below. And of course, if you are new here, consider joining the fam. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I want you guys to be a part of it. Please consider joining the fam. You guys, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your engagement, you guys are what makes this channel so great. It's not me, it's you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And of course, check out some of the helpful links down in the description below. Protective shoe spray and cleaning kits to keep your kicks clean, as well as some of my favorite sneaker books. You know, I'm gonna throw a few of my favorite golf books down in the description as well. This is a golf sneaker review after all, right? So some of my favorite golf books will be down, linked in the description. And with all that being said, hope you have a good day, good evening, good night whenever you are watching this, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.